Hello there. So today I want to talk a little bit about the relationship between exercise, alignment, and the other realm of ourselves, something that's more spiritual or psychological within ourselves. And this is where alignment and exercise can be real good tools to work with your spiritual or psychological side. So the question would be, what is your intention when you come in to do an exercise? And I'm going to do just a real simple hamstring stretch in a second. But the intention's important because are you trying to create a certain shape for the sake of showing off? Do you want to impress people? Are you doing it for others at all? Are you doing it for yourself, but to really kind of conquer your body and feel a sense of achievement? That's all one side. Another side would be to ask yourself, what is happening in my body right now? Do I know what's happening in my body? Can I sense all the changes and shifts? And can I be present with where I am in this moment? And I would like to suggest that the latter one is actually what's going to, in the end, create both the most change physically and also psychologically. So let's take a look at this strap stretch. So I'm just going to take a strap here, unloop it, and I'm going to lay onto my back. And once I'm down, I'm going to put the strap over the ball of my foot and bring my legs all the way to the ground. So now when people go into a lot of yoga classes, this happens too. When we go into a strap stretch or a hamstring stretch, a lot of times this is what the intention seems to be. And I'm going to just kind of go all the way as far as I go. They try to pull their leg as far as they can over their head. That's fine, you get a lot of sensation there. But the question is, what is my intention? Why am I doing this? And I would suggest that my intention here is to really get a sense of my hip hinging and my hamstring. I want to give it some stimulation so to lengthen and stretch the hamstring. Unfortunately, what I'm really doing right now is doing a lot of flexion of my spine and also keeping the hamstring pretty short. So I'm going to reset. Now, here's our alignment principle. It's good to know what's moving. And so in order to move from my hip, so that's what, to get my back of my thigh to actually extend, I have to keep my pelvis steady. So I'm going to try to, what I'm going to look at for is if I can untuck my butt so I actually feel a little bit of space between my waistband and the floor. And then I'm going to pull back on the ball of the foot here. You get more leverage if the strap is on the ball of your foot. And I'm going to keep my leg really straight. And then I'm going to go really slow. And I'm going to start to lift my leg just to the point where I feel resistance. And for me, that's right now, it's about right here. So you can hold on. I like to wrap my hands around the time so it's easy. Now the intention here is to keep that little bit of space in my lower back, because as soon as I go farther than the length of my hamstring, I've tucked my pelvis. Looks like I can go a lot farther, but I haven't actually stretched my right leg. I mean my left leg. My knee, pelvis untucked, and I go right to the edge of the stretch. And that's a real, is you want to sense when your ego wants to push that leg a lot farther than what your leg actually can do. And that's okay. You can just see if you can sit with that and let it go. I mean, maybe I'm not feeling as impressive as an Olympic gymnast or a master yogi bringing my leg all the way to my shoulder, but I'm actually creating the most effective change in my leg this way. And it's nice to do this with all the stretches and movements and exercises that you do, is ask, what is my intention here? So that it also brings a sense of mindfulness and presence to your movements and to your exercise. Which just helps you know your body more. And I would suggest that would actually help you be much more attuned to all the sensations in your body and therefore be healthier in the long run. So, more food for thought. Thanks for joining me on this alignment breakdown, and I'll see you next time.